In the main topic that we want to talk about, could Lane Kiffin, who beats Oklahoma in Oklahoma after blowing it really to Georgia, I mean, they kind of blew it against Georgia. Oklahoma puts up 34 against them. Lane trolling the Oklahoma Sooners players after the game. Said this guy right here was talking to me the whole game. Laughed at him, and then he walks off after being interviewed and says he's staying in Ole Miss, or tells the faithful. You really believe, Lane, that he gonna stay here? I don't know. Florida is throwing $3 million more than what Ole Miss is offering him.
No. They're trying to make Lane the highest paid coach in college football history. That's the reason the pressure is. You got to let us know. But the thing about it is, I don't know, Lane. This is career navigation 101 here, and not 101. This is actually like a 400 class, because you're uniquely qualified to kind of do whatever, but your next step need to be your best step. Because I do think that if you stay in Ole Miss, overall, Ole Miss, as much as we think they're a good football team, they're not championship competitive. You get what I'm saying? Where
I think they're the same as just about every other SEC team.
No, hell
outside of like Georgia and Alabama. Like, he part of the rest.
Yes,
LSU, rest, Oklahoma, Texas.
Well, when I say, I'm talking about the teams, essentially the teams that have won championships. I think that they fall into a different category, because I think that their fan base has a different level of expectation. Realistic or unrealistic. I'm a Florida fan. I've seen multiple championships. It's championship or bust. If I'm LSU, I've seen multiple championships. It's championship or bust. Auburn is the only, they got exactly one. I don't think you can be championship or bust. So, but I think that LSU, Florida, who else falls into that category other than Alabama, Georgia,
Texas? I think Lane. Texas, if I'm Lane, and this is, you brought this point up. Matter of fact, no, finish your point before
I think that he needs to make a good decision. I don't know. I think that he's in a weird situation, because this might be peak Ole Miss, and you might be able to squeak out a championship. And if you squeak out a championship at Ole Miss, it's bigger than any championship you ever win at Florida. Sorry, it's just
the first, right?
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
So, but I think that long term, if I had to coach a team for 10 years, I want the Florida team more than I want the Ole Miss team. And I think that's reasonable.
Yeah, that's cool. Florida, Ole Miss, LSU is all fine and dandy. It's all fine and dandy, but there's another job that the coach, and shout out to Ole Miss for beating the Rebels. Cool. It is what it is. I mean, sorry, Ole Miss beating the Sooners. The Sooners were on a heat, not on a heater, but they had gotten better. Mateer playing, that injury hurts you. But
this is the thing, though. They won 34-26. This is another good game. This is
on the road against a respectable opponent.
Right.